Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my clan Angrund playthrough as the Dwarfs, where we are currently pushing up to try and get Karak Drak, and we're dealing with various bits and pieces around the place anyway. We're trying to clear up the last of the chaos over here. I think I can't move anything at the moment. You're actually going to start heading over here because I want to try and trap this little their armies to get rid of them. Anyway, let's enter. And we do have a Chaos Army making its way into our territory, but it can't really do too much at the moment, so I'm not massively worried about that. We've got a little one here again. It can't do too much to me just now. So I'm not hugely worried about them. I really do want to get that gem mine because that's going to give me a really nice boost. And we are also going to get an invasion going over to Ulthuan soon to try and get some territory there. We will probably go for peace reasonably early on in that war because the High Elves are powerful and it will give me a nice... Basically I want to get a beachhead set up there. Where I can build from. Ideally, I would like to take Lothan and the region around Lothan because if I can control that, it gives me the best territory in Ulthuan and one of the best buildings in Ulthuan, and it's you know, it will cut down the High Elves' income quite a bit, and it gives me somewhere I can really build. The other place I probably want to take out sometime relatively soon is unfortunately here because they're beginning to become a bit. Ooh, we have some High Elves making their way around by sea. Who we are at war with, so we want to keep an eye on them. Obviously, Queek is there is definitely war going on between the Skaven and the Dwarfs over here. And this is the thing, I think all of these empty territories here are actually Skaven territories. I actually quite want the Skaven to keep pressuring the Dwarfs, because I don't want the Dwarfs to get powerful, because they are expanding into that desert quite well, so there's something else for us to keep an eye on. I'm really annoyed the Dwarfs got the Hell Pit up there, because that's somewhere I really wanted. Yeah. Right, or do we get further double timing? No, so we're going to bounce straight here. I'm going to start throwing up some walls over here. And if at this region, I'm not going to tax for now. Alright. You can zerg your way down here.
For the wisdom of the layer. Wanrag. The throng agrees. Onward.
Let's move you ashore, and next turn.
For the wisdom of the layer. Move.
Get you an Anvil of Doom. That is a mount, the Anvil of Doom. Well, you guys need to be recruiting. I've spent too much money. This is the issue. Is I'm actually a little bit skint at the moment, so I don't have the best income. I could use some time to build up my areas, but everybody else is expanding, especially the Dwarfs. So I don't want to take too long getting myself into position. Because the longer I wait, the longer I take getting myself sorted out, the bigger the Dwarfs will get. I'm quite scared that at some point we're going to end up having a fairly vicious war with the Dwarfs. Now, I would basically try and take a chunk of this territory here and down these mountains as quickly as I could if that happened. But right now, I can't afford that, especially... There's a lot of very important buildings down there which are, you know, really, you know, give all sorts of buffs to the Dwarfs. And right now I can't actually, there's no way I'm going to get a confederation with the Dwarfs. So if I take Ulthuan, that might well give us a bit more of a chance because obviously Ulthuan is quite big There's quite a lot of territories there, and they're all very valuable territories actually. So Ulfwan will really up my growth. And the other thing I might want to look at doing then is certainly squish the Wood Elves, and we want to bring Bretonnia either 100% into the fold, or we want to break it. Basically, it will get a choice of be our best buddies or get taken over by us. It's not the best territory. Well, it's still got some quite good territory there, so I'm not particularly upset by having to squish them, but it'll be squishing them without squishing the Empire at the same time. That's perfect. I want to know where those elves are going. Ooh. Nope. So we do have a dwarf army following up behind us there. Hopefully they'll go for the port. Right, rather than me.
Ready. Very well. I will do as you ask.
Nice.
Kill him.
And this is a nice, easy capture for us, guys.
Ancestors hear us.
And this will get us this, which is very, very nice. So 900 at the top, and it gives us a very good trading resource. And straight onto the walls.
Ironhammer. On to glory for the ancestors. Vengeful Runelord. If you say so, Beardling.
Trap him in there.
A nod.
You can double time it over here just in case those elves decide to do something. So we've got him trapped. We're going to squish him. We're going to chase them off, and then we're going to push towards the other place. Knock that over because I want to build walls here.
One rug.
The dwarfs must be a war chaos, right? Oh, why can't... Ah! So we set this guy as a target for them. We'll try and do that for the Empire as well.
So...
Let's sort this by treaties. Who are we allied with? That really is it. We're at war with a lot of people, guys.
Armored in faith.
Can I break my
Protector
treaty with these guys yet?
Welcome to fair Bretonnia, commoner.
Yes.
Is it time? It is
I want to
good
get these
to
guys
see our
being a bit
allies
more
of the
friendly.
mountains.
They're still quite friendly with me, so... That'll do, and hopefully the dwarves and the Empire will send armies out after them now. So there we do have an army pushing down towards them. Hopefully that'll go for them rather than just be traversing through. It is possible it's traversing through, because the Empire isn't the best shape, because the dwarfs took all their... See, if I could have taken these territories, I was trying to leave them for the dwarfs, but the dwarfs nicked them, so it was a little bit annoying. And we do have quite a few armies traversing our territories. What would be an interesting thing for me to do would be to revoke my access to the dwarfs. Would almost certainly lead to war in the long run, but that might not be a bad thing. Certainly, once we've taken out Ulfwan, we might prepare the war of dwarven supremacy. So we might start getting ourselves in a position where we're going to actually start looking to taking on the main dwarf faction. Certainly, I want to take this area, because this area here is hugely beneficial. Now, if I can, I want to try and trap that Elven army there. After we squish that Chaos army, I want to deal with that Elven army, and then we will move on to... Then we will start sailing for Ulthwam. Yeah, they can't move. I'm not sure I agree with that. I'm intrigued as to why it gave me such bad odds. Oh, they are Chaos Knights. Ooh. So they're Chaos Knights. So actually, this could be quite a nasty battle. But it's not going to be that bad. Keeping here is going to be getting our fire off. So I'm actually going to keep these guys a little bit more steady. And right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to move forwards. As soon as they can, these guys are going to start shooting at Chaos Warriors. Get you guys around the sides. Get them trapped, because getting cavalry trapped is really, really beneficial. Hit them. We do not want them getting behind us.
Nothing can stop us. By the Layer's will. Strike out, Dwarf warriors. It is a reckoning.
That's perfect. Let's obliterate their lord. He's not taking much damage. Actually, let's start shooting into these guys, some of these guys here. We get some flanking shots onto them. And there you go, we're burning these units down quite quickly now. And that's what we really want to do. He can throw his rune. It's not a spell, but it does damage, so lowers their attack speed substantially, which is very good. They're dealt with. Let's focus fire these guys down so we can free up this unit. And again, we're going to get some angled fire onto them there, which will be nice. This is perfect. We're going to start crunching in around onto the side of these if we can. No, you guys can hit the back of them. We're not in the best position. You guys can move over here, and you guys are going to slam into the back of these guys. Right, let's hit these horsemen over here.
Take them down! Moving out! Dwarf warriors! Oh, dwarf on legs!
Let's hit those cav, because they are perfectly positioned for us to shoot now. We can almost straight line shoot them. That's nice. That's cracked them. Let's turn back onto those knights. Ooh, that's not good.
Go!
You guys can charge forwards.
Ready to strike! This is a reckoning!
Okay, we're going to hit that unit because we've got nice fire on some of them as well.
For the High King! Nothing can stop us! Yes!
It's perfect, can hit them. This is a nice thing, focus firing my infantry like this. My range like this, I can cause so much damage. I can basically knock a unit out very quickly. And these guys don't even have armor piercing, guys, against these guys. I mean, these Chaos guys are all massively, you know, armoured. Let's hit those cav. Hammer into the back of them. And this is where I always find it a bit odd, because actually dwarves are really good at their, yuck. He just cast that on himself. Dwarves are actually really solid really solid archers. Which is something you wouldn't really expect. Keep my dwarves. It does help that these guys are really veteran though. Let's make sure we clear as many of these guys out as possible. Hit that one. Let's just hit their lord. Right, that's good enough. Close? How was that close? We devastated them. Yeah. So we've just battered that army there. I do not understand why it thinks that is close. And he is gone because he had nowhere to go. Right, we are going to commence our invasion of Ulthuan now. With those 4 armies. While they're not the best armies, you know, they've got reasonable ranged. High elf ranged is probably... But then again, I say that. My ranged are probably better infantry fighters than their ranged. Oh, nice, big chunk of extra cash. Here's fine. Trying to work out where I need these guys, because military presence is a huge amount here. I'm not so fussed about losing places here, but I still don't want to lose places here if I can avoid it. You need to up your walls, because you are a bit pathetic at the moment, and you are a very important settlement.
For the wisdom of Belegar, unto glory for the ancestors. I'll get on it. For the wisdom of Belegar, by the grudge bearer's will.
Right.
You insult me. Castle
Skavenblight needs walls.
armed and ready.
Some of these are also very nice. Right. Let's enter. So the Empire do seem to be chasing that Chaos army for me, which is good. Hopefully the Dwarves will also go after him, as I have requested them to. However, they're busy capturing territory for themselves up there at the moment, and down here, to be fair. Which is the other reason why I really want to get the invasion of Ulthuan underway, because, well, as you can see, guys, the dwarfs are expanding massively, and if I don't get expanding, I need to find somewhere to expand. Don't really want to be expanding behind them, so Ulthuan, it's on war with the High Elves. It's a nice target for me. If we struggle, we can probably force a peace treaty once we've got a chunk of it, and then we can take out the Wood Elves and potentially take on Bretonnia, so we've got direct access to it. And Ulthuan gives us a lot of bonuses, guys, so... Our Chaos Army is just running south as fast as it can. However, I do have some vulnerable settlements down there, potentially, so I do still want to be careful. Like I said, the Wood Elves did expand quite aggressively, but then they seem to have been pushed back. I really don't want to have to chase these guys too far. I'm going to look what my defences are like up here. I'm not at war with Queek at the moment. Ooh, yes, I will take that peace treaty, because that's a nice chunk of cash. I will also take your peace treaty, because I don't want to be dealing with you. Ooh, Magritta's being hit.
I cannot.
It's Tyrion, which does make it scary.
Let us begin.
We keep chasing him with one army.
Armed and ready. Onward.
And these guys are all going to push towards Ulthuan.
I'm leaving.
Let's enter. Chaos Corruption is burning off nicely there as well, which is good. So we've got our little northern territories there. Like I said, they are all going to be turned into strongholds, is my plan. Because that is, you know, massive, powerful walled settlements. Because that is where the dwarves, sorry, where the chaos will hit me. Also, if I go to war with the dwarves, they're going to need to be able to hold their own up there. Because, let's be honest, the main front will be here. We'll have a few little fronts. What we'll do is we'll try and take these places out quite quickly, but ideally I'd bring the Empire in on my side, so hopefully they'd get pressured by the Empire, though I suspect the Empire would take losses against them to start with. But while they're fighting, I would just smash into here, then turn around and start pushing back. Oh, the vampire counts are expanding again, so that is something I do. I mean, I can't afford to send an army that way at the moment, but might be forced to, actually. We've got another rogue army. The Gerhard's mercenaries. Kind of wish you could hire people like that, because that would be quite cool. What's Lotham doing? That is not what I wanted, and I've just lost that army. Wow, that was a really big mistake. Whoa! Okay, the elves are invading me. Turn my armies around. I need to beat them back. And yeah, maybe I need to get a peace treaty with the high elves then, guys. That is not so good. So I'm gonna try and get a treaty with the high elves. And our plan for Ulthuan can go on hold. We will take the wood elves around to start with then. So it will be harder for us to hold, but we've got a few other places we can take, and we'll work out where to go next. Might well be Bretonnia, just to secure all this chunk of territory here. If the high elves are willing to go to make peace with me, because they might well say no. Yep, you can have a non-aggression pact. And technically, the High Elves shouldn't have too bad relations with me. I do have a grudge against Tyrion.
Not if what you seek is for the greater good, my sword is yours. Never.
See, even now, they are improving their relations with me.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
I was not expecting that, and that looks like a powerful army. That's not good.
Revenge incarnate. Belegar Ironhammer. My hammer. Ironhammer.
Why has our income just gone through? Oh, because we just lost. Oh, was that army really costing me that much? I don't have anywhere good.
Master of runecraft. Getting out of here.
This is not good, guys.
Casting the runes. If you dare. My anger burns bright.
These two can continue. That's going to be our best way of stopping it. Is going to be to take some of their territory if I can.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
This army should be able to deal with Tyrion.
Aye.
I'm concerned about this army. Who else is at war with the
I am
High
Tyrion,
Elves?
champion of the Everqueen.
Just me. Ah. Wow.
At your service, I am the defender of Ulthuan. Choose your words carefully. Not possible.
Oh, oh dear. This could go badly, guys. I was not expecting them to start sliding out of woodwork. I might lose a few territories, but I'm fairly sure I can still manage to fight them off. So that's not a huge worry for me. It's annoying, but it's not the biggest problem I've got at the moment. Well, it probably is the biggest problem I've got. We'll try and get an invasion going in my other two armies. Once we've dealt with their little force there, with Tyrion, we will try and expand elsewhere. And as you saw, we're bringing our main lord back down as well now, as fast as we can. Though I'm a little worried about public order up here, but we'll have to deal with that as we deal with that. Wow, vampire counts are also expanding again, so we do need to get our forces back down there. And what we'll do is I'll actually try and recapture this sort of area. Sorry, I was muted. Tyrion's going to be a pain and not go ashore anywhere. We're just going to have this quick little battle. This shouldn't be too bad for us. Right. Ooh, why is this in the open? I did not expect this to be in the open. Okay. I'm not entirely sure where I am then.
Kill them all in Beard's reach!
Get ourselves involved quickly, because then we're going to start taking less damage. Shred that lord first. We can kill him, that'll give a big batter to them. I want to take out those guys too, though. You guys can start pushing out to the side. Oh, let's start hitting those Minotaurs actually with all of my archers.
Take them down! Withdraw!
Oh god, are we really breaking on that side?
Withdraw! Don't skirmish! Pick your targets well!
How? Oh my god!
Pull out!
Oh wow. Yeah, this is over. I hate Centaurs, guys. Yeah! And this is why you build walls. Where were they? So I've probably just lost a settlement there. That's really not good for us. We can't afford to be losing settlements at the moment. Unfortunately, at this point, I think it's get peace with the High Elves for the time being, until we can work out our next best. Yeah, they've taken. I thought it was a gun bad for a minute then, which would have been really bad. So no, I think it's make peace with the elves, High Elves for the time being, until we can get ourselves into a better situation. Though, if they won't go for peace, we're still going to drop those two armies and try and capture somewhere. Try and get a foothold so we can build up forces directly there if we need to.
Master of Runecraft, Lord of Clan Morgan.
If what you seek is for the greater good, my sword is yours.
Oh, and now it's dropping with us. Oh, they don't like Bretonia. Can we get Bretonia to go to war with them?
King Llewellyn, you ask for a boon. Speak, and I will see if it is within my power to give.
Will you join your war against... even if I pay you?
Misguided.
You.
Vengeful Rune Lord. Got then. My anger burns bright.
Alright. Nuln is gaining a lord. Campaign movement range is always good. Guy's gonna have lower level units, so that's gonna work for us.
Armed and ready. Time for a reckoning.
That's not going to drop off too much. That's really not good. I'm going to knock here and get some... Oh, you can double time it down here, and your guys can join this one.
Ready.
You can stop recruiting, and we're going to get... Oh, here's public orders already going up, actually, so here's not so bad.
True king of 8 peaks. Setting thought. Lord.
Have that.
What?
Right, you can zerg over here. We're going to consolidate a few armies into one over here. You're just going to keep an eye on Tyrion, and you guys are sailing over nicely. We're going to land... we'll work out where we're going to land, but we're going to land somewhere and try and do as much damage to them as we can. So this little Chaos army is being chased now. My other army is going to be heading up that coast as well. Not in the best of positions right now, I'm going to be honest. If say, the Empire were to get tipped over scales and go to war with me, and the High Elves can make them do that with their... They could sabotage our relations if they wanted to, and that might be the sort of thing they would do. I don't know if that's only a player-controlled thing. That could tip the Empire into war with me, and if the Empire was to go to war with me, I would actually be in trouble here. Simply because my Empire is too stretched, my borders are too long. And I hate to say it, maybe I should crush the Empire. Because right now, I'm not... Right now I need to consolidate my borders. To be fair, I need to build up my territory. I need to build up all of my places, and maintaining these armies all over the place is just not good for us. Yes. Hoping when I land I can force a peace treaty. That is not good. What do I have at Karak-Ungor? And this is my issue at the moment. My empire is too big. I'm too stretched. I've not consolidated enough. So I've ended up being very, very stretched. If I'd got a confederation off of the Dwarfs, I'd have been in a much better position. But if I'd got the confederation of the Dwarfs down there, I'd have gone about conquering the deserts down there. But I never managed. Didn't manage that. So that's really not helped me.
Master of runecraft, summon me if you dare. Getting out of here.
That's not gonna go well for me.
For the wisdom of Belegar. Let us begin. Onward. Lord of Clan Borglin. Lun's heir. By my hammer it will be done. I'm ready. Setting off. I'll cast the runes.
Oh, god damn. Okay guys, we're going to be ending this one here. I'm going to be losing here next turn, and this is why you should build places up, guys, because I'm about to lose there. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this.